Today we are going to talk about one of the misunderstood topic of English grammar, articles. So by the end of this video, you will not only understand articles, but you will also able to use it like native speakers, even with confusing countable and uncountable nouns. Articles are the words that are used before noun to show that something is specific or not. Basically, there are two kinds of articles, definite and indefinite. Definite article the and indefinite article are and n. Let's explore them in detail. First, we will see about indefinite articles. So, indefinite articles are and n, and we use them when we are talking about something unspecific or unknown. Are is used before a word that starts with a consonant sound, like a cat, a university. Yes, university, because it starts with U sound. N is used before a word that starts with a vowel sound, like for example, an or, an apple. Like for example, I saw a dog in the park, not a specific dog, any dog. She wants to eat an apple, not a specific apple, any apple. He is an honest man. Of course, H is silent here. Here is a rule of thumb that use of R and N depends on the sound, not on the spellings. Like for example, our European country, European starts with E, a vowel sound, but we have to use R with it. Similarly, an MBA student, we have to use N. Of course, MBA, it starts with M, but it sounds like B. So you have to rely on the sounds, not on the spellings. Now come towards the definite article. We always use definite article the with the things we know or specific things. Like for example, I saw the dog that lives next door. So you're talking about a specific dog that lives next door. Can you pass me the salt? So you are talking about a specific salt that is present on the table. The moon looks beautiful. It's only one moon that is unique. So you have to use the. The internet has changed our lives. Now look when to use the definite article. Things that are mentioned before. Like for example, I bought a book. The book is about psychology. So second time we use the because we have already mentioned about the book. Something unique, like for example, the earth, the sun, the moon, the sky. Superlatives, the best, the most beautiful. Musical instruments. He is playing the piano. Certain institutions or groups, like for example, the police, the government. Now comes to the next section, when to use are and n with countable or uncountable nouns. This is the thing where most of the learners get confused. So let's look into some examples. We use are and n with a few, several, many. I have a pen. She bought an egg. We need a few chairs. Things that are uncountable, we cannot use are and n. Like for example, water, advice, rice. Our water and information, it's wrong. We cannot use it. Some water, a bottle of water, a piece of information, these are correct. Now we will look to some expressions to quantify the uncountables. Like for example, a glass of water, a piece of advice, a loaf of bread, a bit of luck. She gave me some advice. I need a bottle of water. They had a lot of rice at the wedding. Now comes to next session. In this, I will tell you when not to use the articles. So let's look into some examples. Category number one is plural countable nouns. We will not use articles. Books are expensive. Dogs are loyal. Although they are countable, but they are plural, so we will not use any article. Uncountable nouns in journal. Like for example, sugar is bad for you. Honesty is the best policy. In the next category, we will not choose any article with meals, languages, countries, and subjects. Like, for example, I had breakfast, she speaks Spanish, he studies computer, Spain is a beautiful country. But there is a tip. When we add description, we can use an article. Like, for example, the breakfast we had in the morning was amazing. The English language is rich. So when we add some kind of description, we can use an article. Okay, I'm giving you some sentences. Tell me right or wrong. I need an advice. No, wrong. I need some advice. He gave me a water. No, wrong. He gave me a bottle of water. She is a honest girl. No, she is an honest girl. Now there is a small quiz for you. Let's see how much you score. I saw elephant in the zoo. Can you give me information? Now comes to the next session. In this session, I will give you some advanced tips and exceptions. So let's look into it. Use the with adjectives that refers to the whole group. Like, for example, the rich, the poor, the elderly. The rich should help the poor. We use the with some geographical names. Like, for example, the USA, the UK, the Netherlands, the Himalayas. Don't use the with India, France, Mount Everest. We use the with musical instruments. She plays the violin. We can use the with newspapers. I read The Guardian, The New York Times. With buildings and institutions, I visited the Eiffel Tower, the hospital. Some of my students get confused whether to pronounce the or the. I will tell you how and when to pronounce the and the. Before the vowel sound, we will pronounce the apple, the ice cream, the elephant, the office, the ice. Before the consonant sound, we will pronounce the banana, the television, the kite, the dog, the water. So there is one quiz for you, whether to say the or the. Let's look into it. I am going to store to buy eggs. I am going to the store to buy the eggs. Can I have chocolate cake, please? Can I have the chocolate cake, please? American guy is really cute. The American guy is really cute. Umbrella is in closet. The umbrella is in the closet. She is going meeting in an hour. She is going to the meeting in an hour. Did you get award? Did you get the award? University has a great swim team. The university has a great swim team. And the last one, it's end of day. It's the end of the day. So let's have a recap of what we have learned today. R and N is used before non-specific countable nouns. The is used for known specific things. Okay, known specific things. No articles are used before journal expressions, proper nouns, and uncountable nouns, although there are some exceptions. I hope you understand these articles very well. I have given you enough examples, but still, if you are confused about something, you can ask me. And if you want a PDF, a free PDF of this whole lesson, you can email me. See you in the next video.